What do we trailer this week? Is there anything new?
What are we
coming
trailer
out?
this week?
We are trailer.
What are we gonna watch with the trailer? React to anything?
Well, we have an opener, and we are going to watch and react to. I guess it's a show
Is it a show?
or a film. It's got to be a show.
I think it's a show.
I think it's a show. It's coming out on Disney Plus, and it's something I don't know a lot about, but it's called Moon
Yeah,
Knight.
I'm not familiar with this one either.
As a character,
Mm-hmm.
I guess the comic didn't get a lot of popularity, but
we did react to the teaser.
Well, we reacted to it along with other things when they had the Disney Plus day.
But this is the
now,
official trailer.
This is the official trailer, as it
Okay.
says, as it reads. So let's go ahead and watch it, and then we'll give our thoughts. We'll think about it. Have either of you
think
guys
about
actually watched this yet?
No.
Neither have I.
I haven't watched it,
This
so
is clean for all of us. Here we go.
a little bit of Oscar Isaacs.
That's what Joshua does when he's alone.
That actually is what I do.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to
Okay, so we got a Jekyll and Hyde situation here.
Yeah. Oh, I love how the logos went this way.
We'll catch you all. You're bloody useless. Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost a contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
This actually looks really sick.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Mark.
Why did you call me Mark?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
It's been very difficult.
Oh, this guy.
Voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
That's Kevin Bacon, isn't it?
No, that's okay. We
I
are
didn't
gonna
see
get
him.
roasted if you say that's Kevin Bacon.
Kind of looks like him.
No,
I know
it's
it's
not Kevin Bacon.
I know it's not. It just kind of looks like him. I was making a joke.
Embrace the chaos.
Oh, cool.
Do we got?
Is he possessed? Like,
Yeah, they
Kind
like
of
a
seems
werewolf
like a
situation.
no. It kind of seems
of.
like mixed between a mummy,
yeah, is he
The Green
possessed like
Goblin.
an ancient pharaoh?
the Green Goblin, and maybe a little bit of Green Era, except without the bow.
Is he like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah,
like
no,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
that looks
A mix
awesome.
between the Green Goblin, a mummy, and Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
That's kind of seeing what it looks like. It's a mix of. Let's skip through. So, what are your guys' thoughts, man? I don't know. It looks interesting, but we get an idea of who the Moon Knight is, but it feels like a lot of people don't know who he is, and so they're trying to introduce his thing. You know, that's what I'm getting the vibe for in this trailer.
I propose something. How about for our reaction videos, we're not allowed to say it looks interesting anymore because we say that way too much.
It looks intriguing.
That's a different word.
That is a different word.
It looks fantastic.
So you're super excited.
I actually am after seeing all that. It looks
I think
cool.
if they stick with a more a tone that's more akin to the seriousness of Falcon Winter Soldier or WandaVision rather than, what they did with Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Which felt
I wasn't
goofy.
a fan of Hawkeye.
If this is kind of like a drama show, I can get behind a drama show.
I have a feeling this is going to kind of be in the middle.
Yeah?
It's still going to feel cinematic, but it's going to kind of have a similar vibe to Hawkeye mixed with
I don't
some of
think
those more
so.
classic feels that we saw from Loki and WandaVision.
Well, the trailer for this felt way more like Loki and not anywhere close to Hawkeye.
Not necessarily, dude.
What do you mean? Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. Because the visual storytelling. So the writing could be the same. The writing could be as engaging, but the actual visual side to these shows, I am getting a little bit more of a Hawkeye feel. As far as the way it's filmed, the production, the way it moves.
I think this looked a little different than Hawkeye.
Yeah, I don't think
it wasn't. I feel like Hawkeye was New York.
Mm-hmm.
It was
In
Hawkeye,
Christmas.
yes, but it was Kate Bishop more than Hawkeye,
Yeah.
and that's why it had this almost teenagery feel to it, because it was Kate Bishop. It wasn't Hawkeye.
But your guys' problem is the writing from Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with the way it's presented? Because the visual side of it gave me a very similar vibe to like Green Arrow or these older, not necessarily canon.
I liked Green Arrow.
More TV style.
TV style.
Okay.
I liked
Not
Green
as
Arrow.
cinematic, not as what we see coming out from Netflix and what we saw with WandaVision and Loki. It felt like the movies, but in show form. Now it kind of feels like we're getting back to
Drama.
I am okay.
to the TV style of things.
I'm okay if the production is similar to Hawkeye, because I don't think the production for like the visuals was necessarily terrible if the story is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the writing is very important. I am just a tad bit skeptical.
Yeah.
Now, it's not that I don't think it looks cool, but after seeing Hawkeye and being disappointed, not the whole way through, but if I'm looking at it in broad strokes, it paints disappointment. I'm skeptical as like, what's the next thing? And that also makes me feel a type of way about like what She-Hulk's gonna look like,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
anything.
more, maybe She-Hulk is going to be more like Hawkeye than this.
Well, She-Hulk already has a terrible logo, which I've mentioned in previous videos.
Right.
There's like no thought put into that art.
See, let me finish my statement.
No, you're good.
I've always thought Hulk was kind of a stupid character.
Oh.
Until...
Now you're talking about people are coming after you now.
No, and until I saw the first Avengers. And they gave us that scene where Bruce says,
I'm always angry.
I'm always angry. He turns around, he punches that thing. From then on, the MCU version of Hulk was awesome to me. I loved Hulk after that. Going forward, I thought Hulk was a really cool character because the MCU made Hulk awesome, in my opinion.
And let me guess, all the way until Infinity War.
Yeah, when they nerfed him.
When they nerfed him.
No, Hulk is cool. He in Thor
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, in Avengers Endgame, I liked him.
Unpopular opinion, I think Hulk started falling apart in Ragnarok.
Yeah. I think he could have been a
As
way
a
better
character. I could see
He could
that,
have been a
but-
way better character in Ragnarok.
And it came to a head.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't enough Hulk. There should have been the whole movie. He should have been Hulk.
Well, but we'll
about
see
this,
what
though.
She-Hulk is. That's
Yeah.
not Hulk though. It's She-Hulk.
I know
Hulk.
that it technically started with Hulk or Iron Man and then Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. But they changed actors. They changed a lot of the story. And they just lightly said, okay, this is kind of canon.
Yeah.
And then we never got another Hulk movie. He's just been present for everyone else.
That's because Marvel's been like, okay, every Hulk movie in the past has done terrible.
not worked.
We
Yeah.
don't know that we want to.
Well, and they
Try that
already
again.
kind of made the Incredible Hulk canon because they threw Robert Downey Jr. in him with
Yeah. And
Saying you only part of-
scenes from it are in the first Avengers movie.
yeah.
So, I think this show,
Yeah, Moon Knight, not Hulk.
yeah, I'm okay with visuals being on a small scale and enjoying a character, where there's not as much, amazing, stuff. As long as it's kind of Batman-y, as long as it's got the drama, it's got the story. Not everything has to be Doctor Strange folding a city in on itself, or
but that's
Loki,
pretty cool.
where you see massive buildings falling and these beautiful, incredible large-scale visuals. I love large-scale visuals, and I hope to see a ton more in the future of Marvel, but I also like the small-scale stuff. If all the visuals are just him, suiting up as the Moon Knight and jumping around and taking out crime, that's fine. That's all I need, as long as the story is compelling.
Yeah. So. I mean, I agree with you about the story, and I agree with you about sometimes to tell a good story, you do sacrifice visuals. I just don't see why they would start down a road visually that feels like the movies.
It shouldn't have to.
And then deter from that.
They shouldn't have to sacrifice visuals.
And it's not even just necessarily visuals. It does play a little bit about like how they light the scene. It plays a little bit about how they set the scene up. It depends on how they grade it, how the color comes, what the color science of the scenes to not match the vibe that we get it. And then it also comes down to the pacing. Like, what's the pacing from the movie?
Loki felt like
but
it sort of broke away.
I know.
Loki felt like it sort of broke away from that cookie cutter mold, with its lighting.
I think WandaVision did
and,
too.
And all that. And it feels like Marvel has, like I said, a cookie cutter for this is how we film things. This is how it looks, and that's what people expect. I think they can be more dynamic than that. They've shown us that they can do that with Loki.
Yeah, they can be more dynamic. I don't know why they would regress back into something that we've already seen a billion times.
Here's my opinion.
But this is becoming more about our frustrations with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we also don't know much about Moon Knight. So take what we have to say and apply it to hopes or concerns for this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we're not talking about that's the issue that's going to be in this show, because it might not be.
It very well might not.
We're just, making assumptions.
The latest thing was Hawkeye. So what else can we apply it to,
If the latest thing had been Loki,
I'd be like, this is going to be the best thing
ever. This could be great. Yeah.
Because I loved Loki. I also loved a little bit less, but still loved WandaVision. I haven't really dabbled in what is the other one?
Falcon and Winter
Soldier.
It doesn't have, I don't think, the visuals of Loki and WandaVision.
Did it feel a little bit more like Hawkeye?
No.
Okay.
No. Falcon and Winter Soldier felt more, I don't know, what would you say? Kind of like spy movie? Not spy movie like...
Mission Impossible?
No.
It
felt buddy cop.
Yes.
It felt action buddy cop.
Yeah, action buddy cop. I would agree with that.
Which is better than what Hawkeye was, which Hawkeye was also action buddy cop.
Hawkeye was kind of an unimportant story with an important villain that they made unimportant. And then it kind of felt like a teen film or teen show.
We watched WandaVision. We were like, this is a really good show as we were watching it. I didn't watch Falcon versus Winter Soldier first. I keep saying verse. And Winter Soldier until it was all the way out. Why it was like, it's an okay show. You don't really have to watch it. I'm like, I'm going to watch it. I watched it. I loved the show. Like, I fell in love with the show. It has this character and this
just
the evolution of their characters that more than you see in any of the movies, and I loved it. Like you said, it was kind of a buddy cop
and
thing.
I rewatched it with you.
Yeah.
And some of the things that I didn't like the first watch, I was like, okay, I like the characters more, even though there's some things that I still don't care for in the show. The show is a much, more well-rounded show than some of the others I've seen.
Yeah.
All that to say, for the most part, we liked everything till Hawkeye. Hawkeye was disappointment. There were good moments. I did like what's her face's mom's boyfriend with the mustache.
He was very funny.
I loved him. I thought he was very charming. I loved him as a character. He loves swordplay. I think that's fun.
I'd say the best moment of the show was him trying to talk to his kid over the phone.
Yeah,
that felt very good and personable and real.
Yeah,
but that was the only moment.
And as far as visual goes, you know, where it shows him in the show when he's doing flashbacks to the movie when Scarlett Johansson dies. Mm-hmm. And those visual cut back and forth, those two things don't match at all. Mm-mm. With the color, with the contrast, with the grain in the image. Like, they don't look like they're even the same thing. I know they were in, like, on another universe or planet or wherever they were for that. But at the same time, they don't even look like, they look like two different movies. That's not even in the same realm.
It felt like they didn't try. Why are we talking about Hawkeye?
Well, this is our movie review.
This is our Moon Knight
Hawkeye
trailer
review.
reaction. Skeptical, but
looking forward to it. I am
looking
ready.
forward to it, but slightly not maybe skeptical.
Let's say this. I'll say this. The way, you know how sometimes you bring prejudices to shows or movies? The way this looked allows me to not bring any prejudice.
Yeah.
But if it starts slipping, that prejudice is going to come.
Yeah.
You know, so it better be careful.
And I'm looking for a good performance from Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about a Leto Atreides performance.
I think it will be.
Not an X-Men Apocalypse performance.
I think it will be. It seems like it did.
Yeah.
He's very expressive, but in a comedic way or a serious way from the trailer.
I mean, this photo.
Not as, I mean, that's
looks
pretty
scared.
expressive. He looks scared of himself.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like he's scared of.
Yeah.
So that's our reaction, our first thoughts to the trailer. Those are genuine, true thoughts. So
They are.
first thoughts.